the business of educating young minds and young heads. Today, we speak to Mr. Anthony Ng, Director of the Malaysia Institute of Technology Academy, and we ask Anthony how the education of technical skills can make you some healthy profits on this edition of Enterprise.
Hi, I'm Anthony Ng. I'm the CEO of Malaysian Institute of Technology Academy. Welcome here.
MIT Academy is a technical institution focusing in giving its students hands-on practical learning and the opportunity to achieve their career path in the manufacturing companies, which requires highly skilled workforce in order to attain Malaysia's high-income economy by year 2020. It all started as Cosmopolitan Business Agencies Company CBA, manufacturing rattan furniture by Mr. Joseph Ng, the founder of the vocational institution in 1989. Later, it has rebranded as MIT Academy Sdn Bhd in year 2004, located in Kota, Kemuning. In year 2012, MIT Academy was proud to be awarded as the first vocational college by the Ministry of Education, receiving full loan sponsorship to educate Malaysian undergraduate students with technical, social methodological competencies in achieving Vision 2020.
This business is actually a vocational college. We are in the TVET sector, which we call it Technical Vocational Education and Training. We specialize in the area of mechatronics and robotics, mechanical and manufacturing engineering, which mechanical and manufacturing engineering we cover mostly on mold and die, which we cover also CNC machining and CAD-CAM. So our vocational education covers from 3 PMR school leavers, which are 15 years old, to even anyone who is age of up to 35. So we have a few segments that we have. One is, we're proud to say we're one of the first in Malaysia, private vocational college appointed by Ministry of Education. There are 88 government schools. We are one of the 2 which are appointed in Malaysia, the first to do this itself. So besides that, we also have our other programs. Pioneerly, we actually started from the program from Ministry of Human Resource, which the department is called the Department of Skill Development. In Malay, it's called Jabatan Pembangunan Kemahiran. So most of our students are, after SPM school leavers, are from there. So they will actually do a program for diploma, about 2.5 to 3 years, the diploma program.
The Ministry of Education MOE is a ministry responsible for Malaysian educational matters.
For vocational training by the ministry, we are offering those with high impact and also those which the ministry cannot provide the facilities. So we have currently courses which are of high impact, such as those with MIT, with mechatronics, tools and die and metal stamping. These are the examples. And the level of entry for students after PMR. For the ministry, we are now offering competent vocational skills and also professional, marketable and highly sought by the industries. We are trying to provide the workforce with highly skilled for us to meet need of the country in 2020. Currently, we have only 5% students in the vocational stream, and our target by 2020 is 20%. So to meet this number is quite difficult for us. That's why through EPT team, we hope that from the PPP involvement, we hope to achieve this 20% by 2020. 20% currently it's very difficult for us to meet. We hope the public sector can help us in achieving this number in a quicker manner. We have our target by the ministry. Last year we have 2 companies who's already with us. One is MIT, the other is with MATA. This year we are hoping to have 2 more companies involving with this program.
In line with the government's incentives to produce more technically skilled graduates, MIT Academy delivers a comprehensive training to equip their students with the key skills that are sought after by employers. As one of the leading academies which provide multitask trainings to PMR, SPM, SPVM, and UEC levers and fulfill the demands of skilled workers in the manufacturing sector in the fields of mechatronics and mechanical engineering. MIT Academy is providing opportunities for higher learning to the public and private sector for people to acquire better skills. This has brought many challenges in the market, and this is where MIT Academy is able to assist and guide for career path to secure vast job opportunities in the market, both in Malaysia and overseas.
We actually have, you can say our market segment itself is huge. We can have actually all types of students, but primarily we are now focused into 3 types of students. The first is the PMR school leavers for the college vocational under Ministry of Education. So instead of taking an SPM, they will be taking diploma called Diploma Vocational Malaysia. There's no longer the SPM system, but it's still governed by our Malaysia Board of Examiners or Lembaga Peperiksaan Malaysia, still governed by them. The next is the SPM school leavers that we're doing for our students who after SPM, they want to get vocational training to do up to diploma or even up to advanced diploma or even degree. The next group of candidates, the last group, is we are also focused on a group of candidates who are graduates. It means they have actually graduated universities or diploma in polytechnics or other areas. They come to our program to do what we call the government under Ministry of Higher Education has launched the ICOE, Industrial Centre of Excellence. So we are one of the appointed Industrial Centre of Excellence under University Malaysia Pahang for mold and die industry. So with that, we are retraining graduates approximately about 2 months to train them into the specific skill area and then let them to be employed to the industries. At the same time, we are also doing another program which is also Place and Train. It's a GEMS 2.0, employability skills training for them, fresh graduates as well, and then place them to the workplace. So we have very good industry connection, very related to what we do, and this is our strength. We don't actually develop our product in a sense because we actually are very market driven, industry and market driven. Basically, the program that we do, mechatronics, or mold and die. This program has already been set by the government. And how is it been set by the government? It's also been set by government together with industry. So it's a partnership, training institutions, government and industry to set what is the benchmark. And it changes every 5 years because technology and industry demands always changes. So every 5 years, usually it will change the syllabus. So that is how the product has been developed. What we can say we make us different from any others is our service. One thing that we like to look into. We strive to do the very best for our students itself. And we also cater other than just education. We're taking care of the other part of their life, which 8 hours we're taking care of their education, 16 hours we have to take care of their accommodation, their hostel, and also transportation, and also we have extracurricular activities and so on. But we strive to be different because we are moving towards a lot of competitions as well, that we give them experiences. So they go for some types of competitions, they join competitions. At the same time, we also have a lot of activities that they go out and do. These are things that we strive to be unique. In terms of viability of the product, as I mentioned, the product has been set. We enhance the product itself. We now, MIT, always create a difference in anyone. We are on the verge of finalizing by this year that we are the licensed training center for Bosch Rexroth, for ABB, for Siemens, SMSCP, and also for Festo. Instead of students just getting a college certificate or a government certificate, they're getting licensed from international brands, which says that they can perform this task and can perform this equipment and machines. So the value is much higher. So even like in Germany, the industry would take a person from Siemens Academia Berlin rather than take them from a college or university because they're trained in the product and in the knowledge and the skill at that high level. Same like in Japan as well. When you come in from whatever universities, if you're trained in a particular, the Toyota way we call it, if you're trained in that particular way, then your value is much better itself. So this is a certain culture, certain areas that they move into.
As one of the leading technical vocational college, MIT Academy is also providing practical, up-to-date, industry-relevant curriculum to ensure MIT Academy graduates are preferred by the manufacturing companies.
For MIT, we have 3 programs. It's mechatronics, tools and die, and metal stamping. Currently, we have 100 per year per cohort, 50 for mechatronics, 25 for tools and die, and 25 for metal stamping. And we hope that number of courses to be increased in due time, because as we know, these courses are highly demanded by the industry. But we have to make sure that the students who graduate from these companies are really high skilled to meet the needs of the industry. So it's our hope that the MIT really train our students to meet with the industrial needs. That's the reason why one way of making sure that the students which graduate are highly skilled is close observation from the ministry. We have to make sure that the students meet with the SPM needs, because these students must be graduating with at least SPM 4. And the curriculum is produced by the ministry and is added value of SKM. So hoping that competency of the students meet the needs of industries. Our objective for the ministry is out of these graduates, 70% will go to the industries, will be attached with the industries, 20% will pursue further studies, and 10% will be entrepreneurs. We are also engaging with the industries in preparing the curriculum. We have to make sure that the curriculum prepared by us is enough for the industries so that the graduates meet their needs. So there are 3 bodies involved in the preparation of the curriculum. The Ministry of Education, SKM from the Ministry of Human Resource, and also from the industries. So we have to make sure that the curriculum followed by the students really meet the needs of the industries.
Once we come back, Anthony further explains on how is MIT Academy committed to innovation and excellence in achieving quality technical education leadership and social competencies for the benefit of their students as well as the stakeholders. Enterprise will be right back. Welcome back to Enterprise. MIT Academy emphasizes on high-quality vocational programs delivered by experienced team in the fields of mechatronics, electrical and electronics, and mechanical and manufacturing, or tool and die maker. As a boutique education institution with complete setup of mechatronics and mechanical and manufacturing learning facilities affiliated with Chisholm Institute of Melbourne, Taffet, Australia, students are promised to gain great experience from a team of passionate educators and staff that offer a wide range of industry experiences. MIT Academy has worked closely with the most manufacturing companies that would be able to provide practical training and employment opportunities both in Malaysia and Australia, as their goal is to offer lifetime career development and lifetime career placement for all the graduates.
The education industry, as you know, in Malaysia is already booming. It has been booming for the last 10 years. It's really going to. And for vocational itself, it's starting to boom for vocational education, because when the government steps in last year in the 10 Malaysia plan, we have said vocational would be, they will mandate candidates itself with vocational certification. So we will be something like Australia. So they're going to, electricians need to be certified, plumbers, air conditioning, all these people need to be certified. With that itself, the demand for vocational is higher. And not only that, when we look into the global view and the global aspect itself, these people for vocational itself, they're so highly demanded itself in other countries. They're so highly demanded in other areas as well. The high demand is there. So we view that because of the high demand, supply also needs to meet the demand. Because in Malaysia, we are very short of skilled workers. In our economic transformation program or government transformation program, Malaysia is only at 25% skilled people. We need to hit at least 40% by the year 2020. So we have to train about 3.3 million people. It's a huge number and huge gap to fill. Currently at the moment, we are also practicing the full facility itself that is needed for the student, because we have a lot of students which are not in Klang Valley, the outstation, from East Malaysia to West Malaysia, all the way from north to south, Kedah, Penang, Melaka, Johor, Sabah, Sarawak, all over. So the full facility is important. We have close to about 20 plus hostels, various types, from apartments to double-story houses, gated and guarded communities. Also, we have dorms as well. So it's various types of apartments. And we have wardens, we have maintenance as well. Besides that, we also provide transport facilities as well. Our bus that ferries them from the locations. But some of them, they prefer to walk because it's not too far. So it depends on the candidate students as well. So that's are the full facilities. So ideally, for students to enroll, we must cater to be different. At the end of the day, if students say, why should I want to come so far and study? And why should I just get into a government institution, example? Because our tagline itself, we engineer your future. We guarantee job placement with all our industry support and partners. Because I'm also a committee member or council member of the Malaysian Mold and Die Association and the Electrical Electronic Association of Malaysia. For Malaysian Mold and Die, we have close to about 200 employers. The Electrical Electronic Association of Malaysia with 1,700 employers. Both combined, we easily hire about 100 to 200,000 people, manpower. In terms of getting them job placement, getting them on the job, real life work experience, we are there. So that's the difference they see us compared to other institutions.
In all business, there are many areas where business is difficult to do. MIT Academy is not being spared as well.
There's quite a number of areas whereby it makes it difficult. The government regulations as well is part of it that makes it a little bit more difficult. Because in a sense whereby a lot of these need to be, we have to go through a lot of certification process. And that's one. And we have to follow whatever system has been set by government. That's fine. But the next area itself, we have to find talented pool of trainers or instructors. That is the most difficult. And these trainers and instructors